What's up guys, it's Drac, and I've had to fly to 2 ultra top level secret meetings this week, which means I have not had time to work on personal projects. So today I'm going to show you this. Now this is actually way cooler than anything I'm working on right now at the moment, and it just looks ridiculously hot on top of it. So what is this? Well, this is Raja, and it comes to us directly from the UK. So I picked this up off of Tom from Foam Data Services. He is a smaller YouTube channel, but a really big deal in like top end, high end, like tier 0 level work in the Nerf community, and that's kind of what this is. This is like the beginning of that story-ish. So Tom has been doing hydrographics forever. He's actually the person who taught me how to do hydrographics, and he does some incredible, immaculate work. You can see here that this is like a gray skull dip with tiger stripes all over it, hence the name Raja. So this is just a really cool build. It's got some light dry brushing and weathering on all of this black, and then of course it's under the same 2K clear that I use for all of my builds now because Tom taught me how to do work like this. So this is really cool because it's the first of its kind. So at this point, every Nerfer worth their salt has made some sort of like really high-end RapidStrike, and I mean I made a green dragon one, which the name is escaping right now. I've also made a couple of other ones. I made the region. I've made a few that I'm pretty happy with, but this was the first one I believe that Tom did with like full paint job, full specs, and it's starting to show its age. It has a stock flywheel cage in it, and I believe stock flywheels as well. So if this video gets 3,000 likes, I'll update it inside, at least the part that's not super duper special. But what makes this special is this is the first like real 3-switch plated setup, cherry switched setup. So like this is the first of the proper switch setups for a RapidStrike, and you can tell it's got this like really funky custom rev switch down here, which hilariously has some foam padding on it, and then I just love that noise. So this should be very snappy. Tom is really good at doing these 3-switch RapidStrike setups. That makes them very responsive. And so in a lot of ways, he's like the grandfather of this entire concept. But I've gone ahead and charged up a 2S LiPo. I'm actually not sure what motors are in here right now, if any changes to the motors have been made. So he's also, I don't think 100% positive on the specs on this thing, because at this point it's very old work for him, and he was cleaning out his closet and armory, and I couldn't resist. This is like a real piece of flywheel history, so I had to pick it up. So let's throw this 2S in here, see how responsive it actually is. This will be my first time firing it. I just took it out of the package from the UK. Stock is fully adjustable. The paint job is obviously what makes it special. Let's go ahead and pop that out. It doesn't appear to have any funky lights in it, because at the time I think he was just trying to get the plate down so that he could provide feedback to BSUK, but it's so funny. It sounds so quiet compared to, and it doesn't have active braking. Huh. That's not a big deal. I don't put active braking in my blasters either, because I think it's a pain and it's harder on the motors, but it's so quiet compared to modern flywheel setups. So let's test it once in here, then we'll take it outside for a spin. Really show off that paint job in the light. Alright, well, that was all 10. Funnily enough, there's also an extended magazine release that is 3D printed. I don't know if he added this after the switch plate testing, or if it was also part of what he was testing, but I can't imagine having something like this back when he built it, because for a modern blaster, it's shooting pretty soft, but it is very consistent and so responsive. Check that out. This is so neat. All right, let's take it outside. So we had to bring Raja out just to see how it would perform outside. Plus, it looks so good out here. Like I don't know. I mean, It's painted like a tiger, so tiger on grass. I'm not funny. Anyway, poor Steven over here is going to oblige me, but I wanted to move through a 10-round magazine, kind of showing how you can stagger the fire similarly to how I did in the workshop, and then I'll move through this 18 just all at once. The rate of fire will be significantly slower on this than Tom's modern work, or really anybody's modern work, just because there was a much worse availability of motors at the time that this was done. So let's just kind of put it through its paces. It's such a gorgeous blaster. This magazine is bad. Oh yeah, and the accuracy is nowhere near as good either because it is using stock flywheels. Man, the hobby has come so far. Alrighty. You're out, Steven. You're out. Steven never takes his hits, guys. Alrighty guys, so that's a look at Raja. Hopefully you enjoyed taking a look at this blaster from the past, but just a really, really cool piece to add to Castle Dracula's kind of historic armory. We've got pieces from all sorts of legendary modders, and I'm really thrilled to have just a little bit more of Tom's work. Obviously the Nosferatu was done entirely by him. I've only had to tune it up once, and I didn't actually change anything. I just had to clean some stuff out and reheat shrink one thing, but this is really, really cool. I cannot wait to take it to a war, and again, like if we get 3,000 likes, I'll throw it an upgrade. I'll give it a new beating heart, and I have something really special in mind to that end. Like new motors, new cage, new hotness. Alright, so thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know what you think of this dip. Like, it is old work for him, but it proves that he's truly, no matter what anybody says, he's the best in the NIC at doing this. Very, very cool stuff. Thanks for watching. As always, much love. Nerf on, Drac out.